This is this is just good, clean two-wheeling fun. Hello Team Powersports fans, and welcome back to the TPS Moto vlog. My name is Sarah and I'm going to be your host today while we take a look at that hot, fresh, new, straight from Royal Enfield. This is the Interceptor 650 Twin. Now this bike has been long awaited in the US market, and I'm talking several years now in the planning and development phase of this bike. This is Royal Enfield's new motorcycle. Instead of the older 500 or 535 single cylinder, this is a new machine from the ground up, not a reproduction, and it's based around their 650cc parallel twin that supposedly makes somewhere in the neighborhood of 47 horsepower, which is a huge improvement as far as power over the previous generation 500 Classic. Look at this machine. This is all of that retro cafe style cool that you come to expect from Royal Enfield. The Interceptor, as we've stated, is a parallel twin, so a cylinder set on each side, and they have a 270-degree offset crank, meaning that one fires and then it goes around 270 degrees and the next one fires, which means that there's 90 degrees between the first and second cylinder after the second one fires, giving you better low-end torque. In fact, they say that you're making 80% of your maximum torque at only 2,500 RPM. So right from the get-go, this thing is instantly making you a lot of torque. The build quality on this is significantly greater than the older Royal Enfield models. Not as a disservice to the older Royal Enfield models, but that's just how much... What's the word I want to use? Nicer this motorcycle is. I love the quilted seat and the flat tail section. I love the dual exhaust. I mean, that just looks great. Little reservoirs there on the back shocks. Disc brakes, of course. So let's take a look at what we've got here. It doesn't feel too heavy, just sitting still. The foot pegs are exactly where you want to plant your feet, which I've seen this problem on a few other bikes, like Yamaha's Bolt, for instance. Just kind of a small annoyance, but then you get used to it pretty quickly. Let's see here. Turn her to the on position. What do we got? Our warning indicator lights down here, neutral indicator light, an actual tachometer. I love an actual analog tach on a motorcycle. I've got my speed over here. Odometer, fuel, nice and easy to read, a trip A, a trip B, and an odometer, because what else do you need, right? It's a classic style motorcycle. High beam, low beam, turn signals. Whoop. Hey, that's a cool horn. It's like it's a dual tone horn. It's not like these little dinky ones that you get. Where's the horn coming from? Oh, it is twin horns! Oh, that is so cool. It's got a nice, beefy sounding horn. Well, this has a significantly greater portion of punch than the old 500 Classic and 535 Continental. I mean, it's pretty stout acceleration on the new 650 Interceptor. My immediate reaction is that this bike, obviously being a heavier, larger, more powerful motorcycle, it feels beefy. I mean, it's got a good sort of feeling to it. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to be blown around. I feel like I can kind of throw my weight at it a little bit more. And I'm sure you can't hear it because the Senna 10C unit that I'm using is pretty good at canceling out a lot of the background noise, but it has a very, very pleasing throaty rumble in that parallel twin. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So, we at Team Powersports have been a Royal Enfield dealer for a couple of years now. And one of the biggest complaints with the older 500s and 535s is that they weren't really all that great on the highway. And what I mean by not great on the highway is ran out of steam as you were approaching highway speed. So normally on these moto vlogs you see me getting out there and going back through some country roads, through some twisties, but I feel like I'd be doing a disservice by not testing out its highway ability. So here we are, completed the on-ramp, 75 miles per hour, and I've just shifted into 6th gear, which is another great feature of this bike. It is a 6-speed manual transmission, and it will do every bit of 80 miles an hour. So there you have it, folks. Not only is it bigger, beefier, louder, it's also fully capable of highway speed. Yeah, we'll take that opportunity. Wow, it does have the torque that you would expect from a parallel twin at the lower RPMs, but it really seems to wake up after 5,000. Well, the power is for sure there, especially considering it's a 650. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to blow the doors off of anything, but for a retro classic style motorcycle, yeah, absolutely. It is on par with the other 650 class vehicles that are out today. And of course, when you're looking at a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, you're not looking for a high performance machine. You're looking for that retro feeling, you know? There's a million motorcycles out there. The Royal Enfield is cool, it's classy, and it comes with everything that you need to have that retro feel right out of the box. It doesn't really fall into the corners the way you would expect a sport bike to fall into the corners. You kind of have to push it in the way you would push a cruiser. Let's see here. Oh yeah. That's real smooth. Accelerates out easy. Yeah. This is a good motorcycle. This is a really good motorcycle. I like this thing a lot. Now, if you've seen any of my other moto vlogs, TPS fans, you know that I'm basically a fan of any motorcycle. But I am pleasantly surprised. I really, really like this Royal Enfield Interceptor. This is a good motorcycle. It's got enough power that it's fun. The comfort, bar none. I have never sat on a, factory cafe racer, brat bike, any of the ones that are designed to look and feel old school from the fact. Never sat on one and said, this is a comfortable motorcycle. But the seat has got a lot of squish to it. I can sit straight up and down. If I want to rest my back a little bit, I can slide back and get into that aggressive, do the ton, cafe racer style, hang off the bike if you want to. This is just good, clean, two-wheeling fun. And with the torque, it's almost like every gear is the right gear, You're not going to accelerate fast in 6th at 50 miles an hour, but it, just chugs right along. I figured it out. You know why I like this bike? This is that class of motorcycle that I can just, full throttle. And it's fine. It's peppy enough that it's fun, but it's not uncontrollable. That's exactly what you want in a motorcycle. This is great. Accelerates fun. I mean, God, TPS fans, this is it. Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. This is a quality motorcycle. Let's take a look at it. Look at that motorcycle. I love it. 10 out of 10 on all categories. I mean, it's comfortable, it's powerful, it's quick enough, it's gorgeous. I mean, that is absolutely just, whew, that is the bee's knees. I love it. And this is a factory demo here at Team Powersports Raleigh. You can find us on the web at www.team-powersportsraleigh.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Team Powersports, hashtag TPSNC. Or if you want to brave the Glenwood Avenue traffic, we're at 9008 Glenwood Avenue here in Raleigh. Come on down and see us. That's going to be it for the TPS Moto Vlog, TPS fans, and we will catch you next time.